The mug life, one's cracked, one's perfect. A kitchen table, cluttered with crumbs and kitchen supplies. Two coffee mugs are sitting side by side, having a heart-to-heart conversation. One is clean, shiny, and perfect for coffee, while the other is cracked, chipped, and currently being used as a plant pot. Shiny mug sipper sighs deeply, gazing wistfully at the morning sunlight coming through the kitchen window and said,
You know, I used to love being a coffee mug, the joy of being held by warm hands, filled with fresh, aromatic coffee. People would sip from me slowly savoring each drop. I'd be treated like royalty. But lately it's just not the same. Do you know how annoying it is when people sip from me and don't even bother to wash their hands? I swear, some of them have no idea what hygiene is.
Broken mug, Sprout, sitting in the corner of the showcase, surrounded by dust and a small sprout growing out of its broken handle.
Well, someone has it easy. You get a nice, hot bath in the dishwasher every day. You're a constant part of the morning ritual. People reach for you, they hold you close. You get used. Me? I just sit here, forgotten, collecting dust. All I do now is grow this pathetic little sprout plant in my handle.
Sipper looks over sympathetically at Sprout.
I know. I get it, Sprout. But you have no idea how exhausting it is to be a coffee mug these days. People are in such a rush, they don't even appreciate the fine art of a good cup of coffee anymore. They grab me like I'm some sort of disposable object. And then they sip, and some of them, oh, it's just awful, they lick my rim like I'm their favorite ice cream bowl. Lick. Can you imagine that?
That doesn't sound so bad. I take a little licking over this any day. You know what I do now? I just sit here, quietly, in my corner. People walk by me, maybe give me a little glance, and go on with their day. I've become nothing more than a decoration. A dusty old relic. My handle's broken, I've got no use anymore, and the worst part? I'm stuck in a showcase, completely out of reach, completely forgotten. The only thing I'm good for now is holding a sad little sprout. So yeah, enjoy your daily bath, Mr. Popularity. I've got my own peaceful existence over here, growing greenery.
You think that's peaceful? You think your greenery is better than a warm cup of coffee? I get to be the hero of everyone's morning. I'm part of their routine. People actually appreciate me when they fill me with fresh brew, and they savor every drop. That's something they can't get from a sad little sprout in your handle. I'm needed, Sprout. And you just sit there, forgotten, growing a plant. I mean, who even does that?
Yeah, well, at least I don't have to deal with the trauma of being overused. You're being used day in and day out. And honestly, I don't know how you stand it. Getting grabbed by grimy hands, spilled on, then shoved in a drawer at the end of the day. I get that peace right here, in the corner, in my little showcase. It's quiet. It's calm. And let's face it, no one ever spills coffee on me.
That's not the life I want, Sprout. Yeah, I get it. Sometimes people forget to wash their hands, or maybe they forget to rinse me properly, but when they do take care of me, oh, I get this nice warm scrub, I feel all shiny and new again, and I'm back to being the center of attention. You're stuck in a corner with a sprout, barely getting noticed.
I'll have you know, people do notice me. They admire me. They walk by, look at my broken handle, and say, oh, what a charming mug with a plant growing out of it. And I get complimented for my rustic charm. I've got character now. You know what they say about broken things, they have more soul or whatever. I'm an art piece now. Meanwhile, you're just another coffee mug, desperately clinging to your purpose.
Character? Rust? Come on, Sprout. People only think you're charming because they've forgotten how useful a good mug is. You may be a rustic, but I'm reliable. I'm there for people when they need me. People need their coffee to function. They need me in the morning. They can't survive without me.
You know, I bet you can't even imagine the bliss of just sitting still. No coffee spills, no rushing to get washed, no one dropping me on the floor. Peace, sipper. That's the real luxury. I'm out of the chaos. I'm a Zen master. You're just a coffee servant.
I don't know. I guess I never thought of it that way. Sometimes, I wonder if it'd be nice to just sit back and enjoy the quiet. Not have to be grabbed and filled and cleaned every day. Not have to be the hero of the morning routine. I guess I just want to feel special sometimes, you know. I want people to love me for me, not just for what I do for them.
Yeah, I get that. But you know what? There's something special about being needed too. And I know it's not glamorous, but maybe we both have something to offer. You get to be the hero, and I get to be the humble sidekick, holding a sprout and reminding people that not everything has to be fast-paced and chaotic. You give warmth, and I give peace.
Maybe you're right, Sprout. Maybe I do need to slow down a little. And you've got something that people can admire. Peace. And that's worth something too.
Yeah, we both have our own kind of greatness. You're the shining star in the mornings, and I'm the quiet, wise companion in the corner. We just play different roles. And that's okay.
All right, all right. I'll admit it. Life in the corner might not be so bad. But just remember, when your plant grows too big for your handle, I'll be here, ready to hold a nice, steaming cup of coffee again. You can join me for a sip.
Deal. But for now, I think I'll just stick with my sprout. Thanks for the chat, Sipper. It's nice to know I'm not the only one who sometimes feels a little forgotten.
Yeah, me too. And hey, if I ever get a break, I might just come join you for some peace, and maybe even admire that sprout of yours.
And finally they both smiled, one with its polished surface, the other with its weathered cracks. It was a quiet reminder that beauty and purpose aren't defined by perfection, but by the stories we carry and the roles we play in the lives around us. Side by side, they shared a quiet sense of fulfillment, knowing they were both loved, just as they were.